Hi, just dropping by to show you my calatheas, or what commonly known as the prayer plants. Well, there's actually four kinds of prayer plants. There's one that they call the normal calatheas, stromante, sinante, and maranta. But I will not go through that since I'm not really a plant expert. I don't have any background in botany and I can't really explain well. And so, well, the first one I got is the Calathea zebrina. As you can see, the foliage looks like a zebra stripes. So I guess that's where the name derived from because of its design, and it do well on my care, and it actually gives me uh, I think it gives me two more leaves on my care and doesn't really give me much trouble, so I was encouraged to get more. And so that the next one I got is the um, Marantalia canara, or what they call the fishbone prayer plant, and some other called this as red vein prayer plant. Because I guess you can see it in its leaf. It looks like a fish backbone. You can see the looks like a skeletal backbone, and then red vein because of its vein here. The red vein, really unusual design of leaves, isn't it? Really amazing, and it's growing to me well. When I got this, there was only five leaves, and then now it gives me four more, and then I have one coming out. So I guess it's a happy plant. Hmm. And then the third one is my favorite one. This is the Calathea Koyana. I really love the design of the leaves of this plant. It's like being intentionally painted. I don't know how plant do that, you know. I don't really I'm always in awe and in wonder how plants can be able to do such a design. Really pretty plant, really beautiful. It's like, and as I said, it's like being painted. It's the texture of the leaves is really smooth as well. And it's a beautiful plant. As you can see, the dark green, light green, and then the design at the edge. And if you look close, you can see the tiny lines that looks like a mosaic. Such a detailed design of leaf, isn't it? Calathea Koyana, and underneath it's purple. Beautiful plant, and one of my favorite, and the one that I love. I guess as I said it again, I love all my plants. The fourth one, I've been eyeing on this for a long time, but it was quite expensive and it's out of my budget, so I waited and waited on it. But last Mother's Day, I bought it for myself. Well, I get away with it because it's Mother's Day, so it's okay to spend a bit of money to whatever makes us happy. And this is what they call the Calathea or Bifolia. It's one of the most photographed plant, and I've seen a lot of collectors been showing off their Calathea or Bifolia because I guess it's has a beautiful design, very broad leaves, and very luscious. And then it's also like really massive leaves. So one of the most beautiful plant as well. And I have here a little one growing out. So that shows that it's stable in my care. Then my last but not the least plant is the small the small one, the Calathea bluegrass, I think the name of it. um, I got it's only a little seedlings, so it still grow, but at the moment I damage it. It really shows that I am not really an expert in plant, that I do have so many mistakes in plant in my care. um, I accidentally watered it with tap water, and I thought I can get away with it. And with calatheas, they are very sensitive with tap water, since tap water has a mixture of some kind of chemicals, and they are very sensitive on that. So if you have calatheas in your or prayer plant in your care, better to make sure to use rainwater or distilled water, or you can use tap water, but let it set for, I think, about 24 hours, so the chemicals in it will have time to evaporate, so that's safe to water. um, and as you can see, the top ends of this of the leaves of this plant is brown, because that's what the damage that's caused by watering it with tap water. It has a brown top ends, but I can cut it. Really, I can cut it and it will be fine. It's still alive, so I can get away with it, but by cutting the top ends, and maybe just be careful next time. The leaves is actually really pretty as well. Calatheas have the most beautiful leaves of all plants in my opinion. Um, Although it's just plain green, but you can see the crinkle at the side. It's not really fully flat, but it has like it has no sort of design, but it has this crinkle like a fold at the side, and the texture of it is really like a velvet texture. It's really nice to touch, really therapeutic. So another beautiful Calathea too. Mm. So they're called Calatheas because, or prayer plants, because at nighttime they fold and and looks like they are praying, I guess. And my care is not really special. I mist them with rainwater every day, once a day, and then I keep their soil moist. I check their soil if it's moist, and if it's dry, if it's dry, then that's the time I water them. And I also use humidifier to mimic the rainforest type of environment, because Calatheas came from a rainforest type of environment, so they like moist, they like humidity, and they like mist in their leaves. So I tried to do as much as I can, but obviously I cannot really fully imitate the rainforest type of environment, but I did what I can, and so far they are really doing well, and they seem to thrive and happy. So I was actually so surprised of myself that I've been able to care for them, even though these plants doesn't came from here. It came from tropical countries, and to have it inside my home in Northern Ireland, which is very cold on winter times, and and we don't have much of humidity here, but they do thrive, and I've been able to care for them and raise them, and so they are my little pride.